They're called the Greatest Generation, men and women from all walks of life who grew up in the Great Depression, led our nation to victory in World War II, and helped make America a beacon of freedom and democracy for all the world. And do they have some stories to tell? I'm pleased to be partnering with the New York State Military Museum and Veterans Research Center to preserve the words and memories of many of our World War II veterans. These stories will be entered into the state's archives, where they will be accessible to researchers, academics, and future generations. Our veterans have given so much to help build a brighter future for all Americans. This tribute is just one small way of saying thank you.
Now, where were you living at the time when you had gotten the word that you were drafted?
Rochester.
You were living in Rochester. What was the first thing that popped into your mind when you got that notice saying you're going to be drafted? Were you?
I don't remember just the first words, but I didn't want to go. But I said, "Well, I got to go." I guess.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you got that notice, where did you go after that?
Well, I was inducted there in Rochester. Mm-hmm. And then I went to Fort Dix and was there for 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Then I went to Fort McClellan, Alabama, mm-hmm. and I took 15 weeks of training. So then they gave me 12 days delay en route, mm-hmm. no furlough. And then I reported back to Meade. And then I was in a few other camps, or a couple other ones. I don't remember just what ones. Mm-hmm. And then I went overseas.
Now, where did you go?
Well, I went to Germany,
mm-hmm.
but I landed in Glasgow. Mm-hmm. I went on the Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, wow.
And we were 6.5 days going over. And going over, we were delayed 6 hours, I think it was. Because it was at night, mm-hmm. the moon was out, mm-hmm. and they counted 11 German subs.
Wow.
But they never bothered us, I guess, because...
Now, did you know when you were on the ship that there were all those German subs around?
I didn't really know, because we didn't have anything that I know of, mm-hmm. that they was around. So they killed all the lights, everything. Everything went dead.
So you guys were awful lucky then.
And I was in the room. It was at night. Mm-hmm. And about the time they dived, they told me, the moon went out. So they just set. And then next morning, I guess it was all clear, so we started the rest of the way. Mm-hmm. And then it came over the radio that we met 11 submarines in Germany, but they never bothered us. Man. And they said they had appeared in the other voyages, mm-hmm. of the ship, see? So then I was supposed to land in Le Havre, France, but they had so much sucking ships and stuff there that we landed in Glasgow and then went on down through to Southampton and got the boat, went to Le Havre, French boat. And then we kind of went up through maps and on up into Germany. Mm-hmm. And I went near where the tiger teeth or the cement, the tiger tooth line, keep the tanks out. And we took a break. I did sit on one.
Wow.
So that was at night. So then we went on up through and I walked part way, truck part way, and I landed in I don't know just how to pronounce it, but Ludwigshafen, Germany. Mm-hmm. And that's where I joined my outfit. Mm-hmm. So then we was there, and then we moved back down into here near Dusseldorf on the Rhine River for a pocket there. So when they got that done, then the outfit had started 94th Infantry. I was in the 2nd Battalion. And they started down in Africa, because I got the ribbon for African European Theater, I think it was. And so then we got done there. I was on the Rhine River. I was there, I don't know how long. And we went back, or down into what they called Statenland. It was in the border of Germany and Czechoslovakia. It was so many miles wide and long, and there was more or less people that, well, did things by hand and all that. They weren't all modernized. And we rested, supposed to be.
Now, how long were you there for?
You mean there?
Yeah, where you were just talking about, yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't remember how long I was there. And then, I don't know just where we moved then, but the war, I was up someplace and went on guard at this one place they had me. And that was out a ways. They transported me back and forth, and then the officer come down. He said, "Well, Germany's just surrendered." So, well, good. So after that, I don't know whether that was after we were down Stateland or not. I don't know. But no. But after that, the outfit started, well, went into occupation business. We did. And that was kind of keep the DPs, they were displaced persons, from maybe robbing the Germans, that the Germans robbed them during the war beforehand, before we got there. So we did that, and then afterwards they started breaking up, and parts of it was coming home and all, and I didn't have enough points.
So what'd you do to get the rest of your points then?
Huh?
What'd you do to get the rest of your points?
Well, transferred me out of the 94th into another quartermaster outfit up in Nuremberg. And I was up there until July of what was it? 46. And then I come home from there. So I spent some time up there, but I still go with the 94th Infantry because I was a foot soldier with a rifle and bayonet. So I went through that. And, well, there was, up on the Rhine, and I can't think of what the little town was, but we was stayed in houses right along the Rhine River and trying to keep them from coming across until they outfit took care of that. And we didn't get into that, but one of the time they were shooting a shell over at Comfort Close.
What was that? What was going through your mind when the shells are being shot over?
And that much is going through my mind, but get the heck out of here, you know.
So is that the most intense combat that you saw when you were overseas? Or was there...
Yeah, that was probably the most right in with the combat. Now, funny thing though, when I joined it up in Ludwigshafen, they says, well, we're going up on the lines the next day. Well, I was a replacement, and the outfit had traveled 94th the 301st,
Mhm.
the 301st company. I was in Company C,
Mhm.
and they come all the way from Africa all the way up through, and never had relief. So when they got up there, and I joined, another outfit come in to relieve them,
Mhm.
to send them back for rest. So then what I tell you,
Mhm.
I did all this. I didn't need a rest, but I had to go where they
Mhm.
did. So next morning, they said, well, we're moving out. And that's when we moved down into
Mhm.
around Dusseldorf. And
Is there one experience that sticks out in your mind more than anything else that, you remember really, literally the sequence of events that, just something really sticks out in your mind?
I can't really place anything that was really that rough.
Or is there a favorite memory that you have? Maybe you and a group of guys spending a little time together?
Well,
or...
yeah, and then we were down there for that rest or occupation.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep.
I did get a chance to go and see a show that, what was his name? He was a famous fellow on there.
Bob Hope.
Was it Bob Hope?
Hope.
I didn't know if Bob Hope was
Bob
doing those
Hope.
shows then. Okay,
Bob
yeah,
Hope.
yeah.
And, I can't think of the fellow that come with him. One came in a plane,
Mm-hmm.
landed there, and the other fellow, I don't know whether Bob had come in a train. So, and then they had their girls and put a show on. So,
Mm-hmm.
they was throwing oranges around. I did throw an orange at him.
At Bob Hope?
Yeah.
Did you hit him?
So, no.
No, okay.
He caught it the way I was going in. So.
No, what was the purpose of throwing the oranges?
I don't know, just for some fun.
Everybody started doing it.
Yeah,
So
I guess for some fun. They were throwing them out. We were throwing them back, I guess. I don't remember exactly. And then I had some good times.
Mm-hmm.
Went down and went through the capital of Czechoslovakia,
Mhm.
to the big castle
Yeah.
and stuff. But we had some, well, I wouldn't say we had some hard times, but on the Rhine there, we did have some 88s coming in
Oh, yeah.
when we went to Chow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going all around, but
Yeah.
to remember some of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd go to Chow, and they got a hold of that we were going to Chow, so that this group across the Rhine,
Mm-hmm.
they were sending them 88s over, and they was landing. So then we changed our time, and so then the arc, I don't know what you call it, cannons, but there was, I can't remember what they were. This officer, he said, we're going to zero in on a guy over there.
Mhm.
Well, they had a plane, Piper Cub flying over there because they went slow and they couldn't hit him,
Mm-hmm.
and low. And he found where this anti-aircraft shell gun was,
Mm-hmm.
and ended up, it was in a boxcar, top up. Well, then they located this guy in a house,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a German. I shouldn't laugh at poor soul. He's doing his job, but he sat there at the table and take a drink of wine. And then he'd pick up the glasses and look out, and he was spying on us, same as we were spying on him.
Mm-hmm.
So then this fellow come up and he told back. He gave him a range to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first one, he almost blew us off the map. Landed short out in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
So then the next one, he fired it right in that window.
Oh.
He was good at the ranges. The first one he had the kid, I guess. So that was the closest that I really had. But I was under General Patton.
Wow.
So we was down someplace. I can't tell you just where. So they says, General's going to come and expect us by a certain time. So we was, all the platoons was all lined up this way.
Waiting, I'm sure.
Waiting. And we waited. We fooled around. Finally they hollered attention here. Well, here comes Mr. Patton, General. Come down through, he had this silver or pearl handled pistols in the cane with the wolf's head on it. And in a Jeep standing and come down through. Well, he had a couple girls with him, and then, I don't know who they were. He knew I wanted to do that. And so then he got up in the tower and talked to us.
What was it like being in the same room with Patton? What was it like being in the same room with Patton?
I wasn't in the same room.
Well, I mean, you know, in the...
Yeah, well, he seemed to be a good fellow for me. And
was he very, you know, like was it motivating to you guys?
What do you mean?
He's not telling you some of the stories.
Yeah.
You had said that Patton had come in and he had...
Yeah, he come out in the field.
And
in the building.
But he spoke with you though, right? Or
well, he spoke to the whole group.
Yeah. So in speaking to the whole group, was it like motivating, or I mean, what was it that Patton said to you?
I think I can't remember what he did after he went down through and got up and talked to us. I don't remember just what he did say, but I think he was more or less saying that, you know, how we did the job and kind of, I think, patting us on the back for doing a good job as he did.
Wow.
And then after the war, after I come back, I heard that he had an accident with a Jeep and got killed. So, and as far as I know, he's still over there. And I don't think they brought him home.
Wow.
What about him telling about the girls?
Yeah. I shouldn't say that, but yeah, he come give us the order, you know, come on down. He said, no fraternizing with the girl. And here he was, he had two. And I did hear through the grapevine, I don't know how true it was, he was looking for some relation or something back, somebody he knew.
Wow.
And he couldn't find him. So finally he found this girl sitting on the curb crying. So he went and asked her. It was one that he was looking for.
Oh, wow.
So then he took them all out for ice cream. As far as I know, now I might have the story balled up, but that's the way I can remember.
Wow.
Maybe what happened. There were a lot of other things I don't remember.
Well, Mr. MacDuffie, we really want to thank you for coming in today, and just, you know, I could sit here with you for hours and hours and listen to your stories, but thank you for taking the time out of your day to come in and, you know, share some of your stories and preserve your stories and memories with generations to come. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, and a lot of stories will come up in my mind.
Oh, yeah.
That I don't recall now, but I thank you for the invitation and hope that maybe it does some good.
Oh, it will. On behalf of Senator Ritchie, thank you so much, Mr. MacDuffie.
So,
thank you.
I glad I could come in.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
We're so happy to have had you come in today.